Hello, Mrs. Nat. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. My name's Riley. I'm your exercise physiologist.
Nice to meet you.
How was your day today?
It wasn't too bad.
That's good. You found the place okay?
Yeah,
Found the
perfect.
park good?
Yes, first one.
Perfect. That's good to hear. So I do have a referral from your GP about why you're coming in to see me today, but I'd like to hear in your own words why you've come in to see me.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed 2 years ago with coronary artery disease.
Yep.
And I've just noticed a increase in fatigue and occasional chest discomfort, especially when I'm like walking or climbing stairs.
Okay.
So it's been a bit frustrating.
Yep.
And I've just been diagnosed as well. I've retired 5 years ago.
Very nice.
And I was diagnosed with depression shortly after that. So yeah, just trying to find the energy and motivation, and sort of manage my chest discomfort as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. So, have you ever seen an AEP before?
No.
Do you know what we do? Or?
Not really. My GP just referred me to you.
Yeah, no worries. So what an AEP does, or what my role is I use exercise as a tool to prescribe as a medication to help with a range of conditions and diseases. So for you especially, it can definitely help with a condition in helping the problems that you're facing with the frustration and the exhaustion walking up the stairs and all those sorts of things. I can use that to tailor a program to help you. So, do you have any questions?
No, not at the moment.
No worries. So what I'm going to do is today use the session to get to know a bit more about you and your goals, and then we can put together a program with your interests and what you are willing to do, and work towards just feeling better overall in your quality of life. How does that sound?
Perfect.
Perfect. So these questions might be a bit personal. Is that okay? You feeling comfortable?
That's totally fine.
No worries. So, with your chest pain, how long have you been experiencing it for?
So, just like when I'm doing physical activity.
Yep, so just recently you've been feeling it more?
Yeah,
No worries.
yeah. So pretty much like after my diagnosis, really.
Yep, so around 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just been getting worse and worse over time?
Yeah, like doing specific exercises like walking and
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
So the walking and the stairs making it worse. Is there anything that's making it feel better for you? Relieving the symptoms?
Not really. I do have medication.
Yep, so
that,
what were the medications?
I take aspirin for my heart.
Yep.
And then I do take some atorvastatin
Yep.
for my cholesterol as well.
Okay. And there's no symptoms with that one?
No, that
that
seems
you
to
know
be
of.
fine.
That's good. So with your depression as well, do you find that's a bit of a barrier for your exercise? It makes you not really want to get out, is that?
Yeah, like it's managed with medication as well. So
Yep.
I'm currently taking some sertraline for my medication for that. But I'm still experiencing like low energy and motivation with that
Okay.
sort of stuff. So
Yep.
it's been a bit hard.
I see. Yeah, that's okay. So with your exercise, did you have any history? Are there any things that you do like to try or do get involved in?
So before I was diagnosed, I really enjoyed gardening and playing with my nieces and nephews. And I used to attend weekly dance class with my friends. However, like just
Very
with the symptoms and after being diagnosed, I've sort of taken a step back because I'm a bit concerned with my health and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah, no worries at all. So do you have any goals with the exercise program? Did you want to get back to the
Start
dancing?
moving. Yeah, get back into dancing.
Yeah,
I really
perfect.
like that and being able to run around with my nieces and nephews. Just
Yeah.
have that energy and that sort of stuff again and not have to worry about like the chest pains and all that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
no worries. So as well as your exercise, how do you find sleeping?
I do have trouble falling asleep.
Okay.
Like I often lie awake like just worrying about my health and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But once I'm asleep, I sleep through the night, but I just feel tired in the morning, so I'm just always exhausted.
Waking up exhausted, no
Yeah.
worries, okay. And with your nutrition, how do you go with that? Eating?
Yeah, I eat 3 meals a day. They're usually balanced.
Yeah, perfect.
But I've noticed that my appetite has like decreased slowly over like the last few months.
Over the time, yeah, no worries. So you said you have been retired. So
Yeah.
how long have you been retired for?
So 5 years.
5 years. And what did you used to do?
So I used to be a school principal for 30 years.
Oh, very nice. We like that.
Yes, loved
Yes,
it.
that's good. And your living situation, you live alone?
Yes, I do live alone with my 2 dogs.
Oh, very nice. What type of dogs are they?
They're King Charles.
Oh, very cute.
Yes.
So do you have any friends or family that live close around that you can?
Not really. Not really. I used to see my friends but
Yeah.
with dancing, but sort of after that I've sort of just
Kept to yourself?
kept to myself.
Doing your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. And is your stress, are you feeling stressed at all? I hear that you're frustrated with the lack of activity that you feel you can do, but any other
Yeah.
stresses,
No,
concerns?
just stress, just with that sort of stuff. Just a little bit annoyed that I can't just do my usual routine, that sort of stuff. Go out and do the gardening when I want to.
Yeah,
Just
of course.
yeah.
No worries. So do you feel you're wanting to get back into walking, or you're wanting to take a step back? You're a bit cautious with your chest pains, of course,
Yeah.
and things like that, but you're wanting to go for a walk with the dogs and
Yeah, absolutely.
get back gardening?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I want to improve my heart health as well, so I know like doing physical activity, like I need to do that sort
Yeah.
of stuff. But I'm just concerned with overexerting myself and like triggering that
Okay.
chest discomfort.
Yeah.
But I'm open to hearing how my exercise plan can tailor towards that.
Perfect. So as an exercise physiologist, my role is to give the prescribed programs. We can work together with things that we are wanting to do. So we can start with a light exercise. Even gardening is
Yeah.
perfect to get started, get ourselves moving. It involves bending and up and down movements, which is perfect for our joints and things like that, as well as walking.
Yeah.
So we can definitely get into that. So yeah, exercise will definitely be good for you. We can get into our dancing classes. Do you know how long they usually run for? Like an hour session?
Yeah, about that, and just once a week.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll get in. We can try and start into that. Would you be happy? I can come along if you need.
Yeah, that would be great.
That'd be great. So yeah, with our program, we'll start light and then we can get further and further through. We can see how we're progressing with our condition and if we're getting better, as well as feeling better mentally with our diagnosis of depression. And yeah, hopefully it all will come back to fine or getting better and managing.
Yeah.
So other than that, with our limitations, it's just the pain of the chest and the
Yeah, and then just the sort of the history of depression, like I'm sort of like managing it with my medication, but I don't know because haven't been able to do too much, like my sort of physical activity sort of declined a bit. I try to walk for 10 to 15 minutes a few times a week,
Yeah.
but like it's just
coming
chest
back.
pain, yeah.
That's
So
okay.
it's just I often feel tired and all that sort of stuff, which I sort of then stopped a little bit.
Yes, okay, I see.
So I just want to sort of fix all that up.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, the exercise is definitely going to improve our quality of life and definitely our sleep as well. You say you've got no troubles with nutrition, so that's perfect to hear.
I do have an occasional glass of wine at dinner, but
no.
only like once or twice a week. I've got to treat myself
Gotta
at some
indulge.
point.
Yeah, exactly. That's good to hear. No, that's good. But yeah, well, we can work towards these goals together. If you're happy to start, that's perfect. But yeah, the gardening can get done.
Oh,
and
perfect.
the dogs can get a nice walk in. It's going to be awesome as long as you're comfortable with everything.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the only, like I said, the only concerns was like just my chest pain and that sort of stuff, and trying to manage that.
And
I'm
I
a bit
hope-
scared.
Yeah, and we should see with the exercise, if it does get a bit too intense or the intensity increases too much where you're feeling a bit more pain, then we can definitely take that back and take it a bit slower. But it's all going to be regarding what you'd like to feel and how you're feeling, and we'll tailor it to you.
Yeah,
But that's all
sounds
good.
Perfect.
No worries. So we'll just go into our next part of the consultation, which is our objectives. So taking some tests just to see where you're at now and how far you can go with your exercising. We can do some walking and just see how we are.
Sounds good.
No worries. I was